Hours after the central government told the Supreme Court that India cannot stake claim to the Kohinoor anymore as it wasn't stolen but gifted to the British Crown, the RSS has contradicted the centre's stand and claimed that Kohinoor is India's asset and should be returned to India. Let's listen in to RSS leader Indresh Kumar. India Today's Deputy Editor Atir Khan joins me for more on the story. Atir, the RSS and the centre clearly not on the same page on the Kohinoor?
Well, of course, Indresh Kumar being senior RSS leader, he has very firm views, and especially, when it comes to national pride, he's echoing the sentiments of public at large. But the question is whether the government finds it appropriate, since it has already given a statement in the courts expressing its inability and inappropriateness as far as claiming, staking claim for the return of Kohinoor is concerned. The government stand is that, if it is done, then there would be, other countries will take cue from it, and there will be similar claims.
No, but does the RSS, did Indresh Kumar also say, will the RSS tell the government that the government should change its stance, that the government should try and get the Kohinoor back to India?
Well, those are Indresh Kumar's own views, and he is expressing it like other people have done later after the court's hearing today. But clearly the government will have to take a view on it, since only the Ministry of Culture has given its representation in the Supreme Court. We are yet to hear from the Ministry of External Affairs. Gaurav, that is likely to happen in 6 weeks' time, since the Supreme Court has given enough time for the government to take a decision on this and come back to court.
Okay, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. The centre filed its reply on the Kohinoor's return to India in the Supreme Court. The central government told the Supreme Court that the British did not steal the Kohinoor Diamond. It was handed over to them in 1869 by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. The government cannot seek its return as it was a gift from Maharaja Ranjit Singh to the British Crown. The centre in its reply also said that seeking a return would open a Pandora's box of sorts as other nations whose articles are with India would also seek their return. But the Supreme Court has countered the centre, saying India hasn't stolen any item from any other country to draw such a comparison, and there is a need for the Supreme Court to take a strong view on the Kohinoor's return. The centre has been directed to file a reply within 6 weeks.
It's not going to feed any, malnutrition child. It's not going to decrease the poverty of the land or anything. But there are certain sentimental issues, and there is no reason to surrender on those sentimental issues. Lord Desai has to be loyal to the throne. He lives over there, so he would have this kind of...
I don't have to be loyal to anybody. I don't have to be loyal to anybody.
Kind of thing.
Hello. I don't have to be loyal to anybody.
Dilip Singh paid blood money to be kept alive in London. Victoria was fond of him before because he handed over the Kohinoor to her. And that itself shows that it was extortion and not a gift of love.
I respect all these views. They are in the majority. People love baubles. They think national pride depends upon diamonds and necklaces and crowns. I think national pride depends upon getting the people out of poverty, giving women a decent life, and abolishing untouchability. I think that is much more...
Lord Desai, why can't both coexist?
Than Kohinoor. But if they want the Kohinoor, let them have Kohinoor. Who cares? I owe no loyalty to either the Crown or to anybody else. I owe loyalty to clear thinking.
Well, a breather not only for the government of India but also the citizens of the national capital. The Taxi Auto Union have called off their one-day strike that was...